All right, so we are on the last stitch here. Now you will work like this. Turn your work, okay? Turn your work and you will skip the first stitch here. So this is the first stitch, you skip it and you'll start working this row number 9 because from now on we start working in rows, okay? So you skip the first one and you will start working with single crochet here. You will work 41 single crochet. So I will work here. Once you reach the end of the stitch, okay, the end of the row, turn again, skip the first stitch, the first one, and you work 36 single crochet. I will go slow here with you. Let's work the first 36 single crochet, but you can see that the round this row number 10, you skip the first stitch, you work 36 stitches and you work 3 slip stitch. So we arrive here at the end of the 36 stitches, work 3 slip stitch, turn your work because you will skip the last one as well, and move on for row 11 where you will skip the first stitch, work 3 slip stitches. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And now you work single crochet here, so you work here 31 single crochet. So I'll work the 31 single crochet of this row, and I will catch you up for the next 3 slip stitches here. So we arrive here at the end of this row, so 3 slip stitches. Let's work here together. 2 and 3. You see you skip you have 1 stitch left, but you skip that, turn your work and move on for the next row. So next row, once again you skip the first stitch and work 3 slip stitches. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, so we can see already the shape of the hair that we want. Now you work 26 single crochet here, and I will catch you up at the end of the 26 single crochet, so you can finish this row. Okay, so 26 single crochet. Now you will work slip stitches here. So to finish just this row first, let's work here 3 slip stitches. Great. Now we will work here just to make it a nice shape in this front part of the hair. You will start working going down ways here. 8 slip stitches until the center of the hair. And here you don't need to stitch count like before. Now you can work 8 slip stitches, you can work 9 slip stitches, you can work as many slip stitches you want going down. For me 8 it's a good number here. So this is my stitch number 7, okay, because we want this nice edge at the end. So this one is my stitch number 8. And now you will work going up on the other side. So once again you have 8 slip stitches here. Okay, so we have a nice shape here of the hair. The hair looks nicer when we sew the hair in the head. All right, and once you reach the row again, you work here 6 slip stitches more, so just for us to blend in inside of this hair. Okay, I'm working 6 slip stitches. If you want to work 4 more slip stitches, if you want to work all the way until the end, that's up to you. but I think 6 is a good number to already bring these stitches to the back of the hair, where we will start sewing it later. Okay, so this is once I'm done. Let's cut this yarn with a long tail so we can sew this later. I will send this to the back here, this tail to the back, so it's easier for me when we start sewing it. And this is the front side, you see? Very nice. Now the top of the hair. You will repeat rounds 1 to 4 of the hair. So repeat this round 1 to 4. So all of the increases here. And then you will work round 5 and 6, 24 single crochet. So I'm not going to repeat myself. You can go back a little bit in this video and repeat the round 1 to 4 of the beginning of the hair, okay? Once you reach the last stitch of round number 6, you work a color change here in red. And for round number 7, you will work 24 single crochet. That's it. Very simple. Just work one color change here and work your 24 single crochet. All right, so I will catch you up once you're done with this. Now you join here with a slip stitch, so it's nice edge. And let's cut this yarn. Give a simple knot. This will be hiding and facing inside of the toy. And once again, we send this tail here to the back, so it's easier for us when we are sewing. Now you keep this on the side as well. Now we'll start working here the waist apron, okay? So the detail in the front of her dress. So we'll start here with 5 single crochet in a magic ring, and we work once again in rows here, you will see. So let's go here crocheting this together. Is a small detail. So you work 5 single crochet here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it, the yarn, close this ring, and now you will continue working like this. You will chain 1, turn your work, and move to row number 2. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 2 times, 1 single crochet, and chain 1. So let's go here together. So this is my increase, 1 single crochet. This is my increase, meaning second repetition. And then 1 single crochet here at the end of this, in the last stitch. Okay, that's great. Chain 1, turn. For the row number 3, you work 2 single crochet and then 1 increase, and then 1 single crochet, and then 1 increase, and now 2 single crochet here in this remaining 2 stitches, 1 and 2. All right, chain 1. Instead of turning, we'll work here in the foundation here of this rows, okay? So you'll work 5 single crochet here. So 1 and 2. Now we work the third one here in the center of this detail. This is the third. Now 4th and 5th. All right, that's great. Look at this, super cute. Okay, now we'll work a couple of chains. You chain 22 here. So count your chains. And And once you're done here working your chains, let's just cut this yarn and pull this through, and this is how it should be looking like. Leave it on the side for now, and let's work in green a detail for her hair bow. So here you chain 4. It's a very simple and super fast detail. Skip the first chain, this first chain, and start working on the second chain from the hook, working 3 slip stitches. Okay, so work your slip stitch. Great. Once you reach at the end, you chain 4 again, and you work slip stitches. You skip the first one and work 3 slip stitch. All right, so second and the third. And that's it. That's it. Super cute, small, fast, and let's cut this tail. You leave a little bit for sewing it later. All right? Good. Now let's start assembling this toy, okay? You place this on the central part of the hair and you add as many pins as possible. I really like to add pins because, you know, it prevents from moving while you're sewing. And here I will show you how I like to sew the hair, this specific hair. So you grab 1 stitch from the head. And now here I bring the yarn from down to up inside the stitch. Okay. And I will bring now my yarn from, let me pull this, my yarn from up to down, back here on the stitch next to it. Okay, so up here and down here, and grab once again 1 stitch from the head. All right, so let's repeat this. Grab 1 stitch down to up here inside your stitch, pull it through, and now from up to down here, bring your yarn. Great. And now you grab and you continue working like this. It's a slow job, so you can take your time here, but once you're done, you see this is a nice effect when you are sewing this way because you can see the stitches here outside. All right, now let's sew the top of this hair. You don't need to add stuffing materials right now. I will show you how you're going to make this later. So here, once again, place it on the top in the central part of the hair. Add once again a lot of pins, okay? And here we'll sew a little bit different and it's easier also. So you grab 1 stitch from the hair, all right? And here you just grab 1 stitch from the hair top, so from up to down, and that's it. You know, you grab the full stitch. And that's how you're gonna sew it here. And you will see the difference there is from this type of sewing from the previous sewing. But once again, you can use any type of technique that you like. I like better the effect for the hairline between the head and the hair, like the first time that I show you. But this one is a detail already in the hair, so that's why I grab the stitches like this, okay? Once again, feel free to sew the way that you're used to it, the way that you like. So let's just grab here once more and I will show you. You see, this is a different way of sewing and this is the result. You sew all the way around and you leave a little bit open here to add stuffing material. Okay, so like this, for example, I sew all the way, but I left this door open here So it's when we are adding stuffing material. I like to do it like this because if you add stuffing material before you sew, it's going to be confusing. You're going to start sewing and some stuffing material gets stuck in the needle and, So this you prevent some problems, some future problems. So here we'll just continue sewing this top of the hair once you finish adding the stuffing material, okay? And continue. Good. So you see, now we are done with the sewing the hair. Let's move on and sew this waist apron here. And you see, this is the line where you sew together the skirt with the body. So here is where you should place this detail, okay? Once again, use pins to fasten this. And this is a very simple thing to sew. So here you just grab, the first stitch here, and you sew this together. And also I will show you the sides here that I sew it as well. You see here, for example, I gave one stitch here, I gave one stitch here, and I gave one stitch over here as well. So this is not moving around, okay? And do this, of course, before you sew the arms because it's much easier. Now let's sew the arms. Once again, add here pins to fasten the arms so it's not moving around when you're sewing. And you will grab the stitch between the neck and the body. I will show you here. You see the stitch between the hair, the head, and the body. Okay, this is where you're gonna sew the arms. All right, you can here stretch your toy a little bit. Don't be afraid because we did a very nice double secured neck when you put that round inside of the hair, the inside of the head with the slip stitch. So here you can open, so it's easier for you to sew. So you see how I'm holding the toy, opening a space to sew this arm. Okay, and is a stuffed toy. Once you're done, you just shape it back, you squeeze it back on its place. So this is how I'm sewing the arm. It's very simple and easy. Do your sewing here. And you see like this. Super cute. Now here I want to show you that I bring the beginning of the tail to the same space, to the same stitch, and I tied a simple knot. So this is just to make sure that the arms are nice and secure in case you have, people to play around and push these arms. It doesn't fade away, it doesn't go away. For the eyes, I like to embroider the eyes of my toys, but if you're using safety eyes, check the written pattern in the description below. There is the exact position where I add the eyes here. So here I'm just going where I think it's nice. You can leave this tail here so you can double secure the thread. Okay. So here, basically what you do is you embroider a couple of straight lines here on the size of one stitch of the round, and you do this in a lot of repetitions, Take a thin thread, it's my tip to you, because you can control better the size of the eyes like that. Okay, so do a lot of repetition. And this is how it should be looking like. And I will embroider the other one. Great. Super good. This I want to show you here also how I secure these threads. But again, if you're using the safety eyes, you will be adding this eyes, much before you finish this toy. We hide this inside. Great. Now it's just missing this detail on top. And this, it's a simple knot. You just use these two tails that you have here from the detail and you sew it on the side. Once again, use pins to fasten in the exact position you want, and I will skip sewing this. That's great. Look at this. This is the finished toy. I really hope you like this pattern. I wanted to make her for so long time, and I will see you for the futures tutorial. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next time. Bye!